Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Eric Barber here, and today I'm joined with an internet legend. I'm here with the one and only DamnWideNeck. How we doing today, man?
Sir, you know what's going on? What's up with you? It's your boy Down Wideneck, the one and only. I'm here. What's good with you, Eric, my guy?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy that we're getting to this interview. I appreciate your time and everything, man. And you're out in Miami right now, right? What are you doing out there?
Uh, I got a I got a few things going on. I got a couple bookings, but the biggest thing that I got on the my one of the biggest opportunities this year was me and my girl. We started our own collection agency company or whatever, and we just out here networking with a lot of big names or whatever. So yeah,
Okay, very exciting, man. That's sweet. And you're a super viral guy. You got over 1 million followers on Instagram. You've had videos, the hundreds of thousands, millions of views for some of your short form content, man. And it really all started with a very famous mugshot, man. And what's the story behind that, if you don't mind me, asking?
the story behind the mug shot.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just that mug shot. It's one of a kind. It just describes so much that I was going through at that point in time in my life. It's the struggle, the pain, the destiny. You feel me? Like I had a lot of going on, but yeah, uh, I end up typical day just going the usual, get on a high speed chase. I end up eating some drugs or whatever. And I end up going to jail, and me not knowing nothing about the mud shot or whatever, I'm in jail probably like 3 days before I even decided to call home because I'm so mad because I just buttoned out like a couple days before. So I'm so mad at myself right now. I'm like, it's it. So I waited 3 days before I got on the phone. I got on the phone, and I called my mom. Before I called anybody, I called my mom, and she was like, "Baby, don't worry about it. I'm coming." Da 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 da. This and then I'm like, "What's going on?" She was like, "You okay? Just don't hurt yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't worry about what they think." What is you talking about? So she was like, "Hold on, here go your girl right here. Let her explain it." I'm like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "Baby, Wayne, they got your mug shot everywhere. Everybody saying this, they doing this, they like, what is they saying? What's going on? I'm behind the wall, so I ain't got no access to none of this." So she was like, "Nah, it's just your mug shot. Everybody's sharing your mug shot. They saying it. They just really like jokes and whatever." So I'm like, man, I ain't even worried about all that. I'm looking at more time. So it was like, but yeah, we working on come get you or whatever. Just da 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 da. I said, okay. So I get off the phone. I'm like, dang. And like probably like 5 minutes after I get off the phone, I'm sitting on the like the little table watching the TV. A guard come to the bars and was like, "McDowell, come here." I'm like, "What's up?" He was like, "Boy, you everywhere." Just went to laughing at me.
Oh,
I'm like, "No, no, no, not this my county. I've been in and out this county for like then all my life. I know him, like he know me real good, real. He never looked at me and just started laughing.
yeah.
He looked at me, yeah. So I'm like, "Bro, what's going on?" He was like, "Bro, they Brian you." So he was like, how the police station was out on the outside of the bars. He went in his crew and he turned his computer around, and they had my mug shot, and
Oh,
they had me and this another guy with the eyes around his time, and they
yeah.
had us side. I was like, I guess we was like he was first and I was second. We were going viral. Then he switched it. They had me like they just clowning like all these different memes. I'm like, I never been on social media. I never had no Facebook, no Instagram, or none of that. So I'm like, I would have never seen it anyway. So
Yeah.
so now So now I lead the boys. I'm sitting back on the table, and I kid you not, we watching sports something, and all of a sudden, my fucking mugshot come on the fucking TV screen. Beside this, what was his name? Mike Allstar. It was Mike Allstar. I was on Sports Center. It was me and him, and they was talking about my nigga whatever. And I ended up burning out the same day. And my bondsman, Billy Clark, he was like, my God, he was like, you probably can turn this around. You can probably try to make some money out of this. Cause I'm like, what could you feel? You feel me? I got problems. I ain't even thinking about doing this or doing on the internet, none of this. I don't know nothing about it. So he was like, come back up here tomorrow at such time, and I'm gonna call a couple of people and I'm gonna see could I we point you in the direction or whatever. And if it wasn't for my bondsman, I'd never been on social media. You feel me? So he contacted this guy named Dean Tooley, and he was from Pensacola, Florida, the same city, and he was Roy Jones Jr. manager over his account, over his Instagram account or whatever. And he was already tapped into this Instagram world or whatever. So he was like, yeah, I can, yeah, we can create you a page or whatever. And I see, could I contact a couple guys or whatever. And so happened at the time, it was Long Neck. It was Petty Supreme, Long Neck, and a guy named Mills. And soon I uploaded the IG, they get it. I'm lying. That soon as Dean get in touch with them, they tell me create the IG, and they come up with the name DamnWideNeck, and I'm like, I'm in the streets. I'm like gangster tight hood, like you feel me? I ain't never had no jokes or nothing. Like nigga ain't never laughed at me, clown on me, bully me, or none of that. So I'm like, damn, why ain't nobody ever called me wide, nothing like Nick, none of this. You feel me? So I'm like, I ain't with that. And it was like I was so deep in the hole with charges and looking at going back to prison and stuff. It was like it's gonna turn. It can change your life. It can turn you around. It can turn all this around. You can get a second chance. And I kind of went with it, not knowing what I was doing and not knowing that it was gonna be with me to this day. You feel me?
Yeah.
And one of the guys that I ever worked with was Long Neck, and it went from there. And it was like I ain't understood it. I just seen like the money at the time, and it got me out of my situation, and it just really turned everything around from me. And it was like, okay, besides the negative and all this right here, this ain't nothing compared to what I've been going through or what I'm coming out of. It was like, if I got to do this to overcome this lifestyle I was living, I'm all for it. And I really just dove into it and was like not really giving a fuck. I didn't care what nobody said or what nobody had to say, because like I say, like in person, like I ain't never been that guy that poked on me, picked at me, laughed at. I ain't had no problems. Like I ain't had no problem getting girls. I had at the time I had 5 kids already. Even like I had already had my problems or whatever. So I ain't really had no. I ain't never experienced just that joking and just clowning within myself and with other people and just being pretty much a comedian at the time. You feel me? I was always doing weird other stuff but yeah, I dove into it, and it changed me and Lone that night together. Like at the same time, he was going through a little situation he was in or whatever. Like it was like, and it wasn't nothing but God, because it was like, it wasn't no comparison, but it was like, damn, but in a situation where he can help himself, he just need a motivation. I'm in a situation where you feel me, that I'm trying to come out and get in a better situation. That I can be his motivation / big brother, just to him type shit. And everything that the people around me at the time, it was like just keeping it in my head was like y'all just motivate each other, like y'all just push each other. Like he was already had his own little character, and it was like off cameras, like I'm kind of like I talk shit, I laugh a lot, but I never did. It's like I never sat down and recorded that. So off camera, this shit, I used to be on his ass, like, bruh, neck, bruh, long neck, bruh, get up and go, you feel me? Bruh, go change, you feel me? I was on his ass type shit. And it was like, it was off cameras type shit. And it's like, right to this day, like, he started, he started, he started talking to females,
Hmm?
got a baby.
Yeah, I saw
Uh,
that.
You feel me? His life like pretty much changed. So like at the end of the day, it was a blessing. Like I was out the hood. I was put in a situation like to help other folks, help my family, and he did the same. Like he
Sure.
which way he can help his family. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that,
That's why I really actually admire, both you and Long Neck because like, people put your mugshot out there to like make fun, like a lot of it was to make fun of you, but then you flipped it up, changed your whole life, made a whole career out of it. And you probably made more money than any of those guys who were posting the memes. They were making you money.
yeah, facts. And
So,
I ain't know, yeah, and that's definitely how it was. But like the biggest thing, like I said, is like I had to, if it wasn't for the time, like the people around me at that time, and it was like I just had to like just take that step. Like you feel me? Like I ain't want to live the rest of my life in prison from just doing stupid shit in the streets. And it was
mhm,
like at one time, and like I said, every time I ever went to prison, went to jail, like I always prayed there. You feel me? But
mhm.
I made things, and I came out. I tried to stick to them, man. I don't know. It was just a blessing, and like I don't regret none of that. Like I'm still here. Like I got a nice support system. I got a fan base. I got
Yeah,
people who really behind me. Like really want to see me continue growing and stuff. So you feel me? Besides the haters and the bugs that that's come with it, but yeah, I'm good.
yeah. I'm glad that you have that blessing for you, man. And feel free to just give me a range, or you don't even have to answer. But like, since you've been on this viral journey, social media journey, how lucrative, like monetary wise, has it been for you, man?
Not to lie, and not like if I would have just stayed and not spend that right out the world, I've probably been a million in the air right now.
Really?
But honestly, like I never really seen no bad days where I was in a bound for like late paying rent or like I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Like you feel me? Like I can help anybody, any one of my families at any time. You feel me? They call me. I can come there. I can be there. You feel me? So in my eyes, I'm rich. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like it's like in my situation, like I'm blessed. I'm here. It's a blessing.
great, man. And you sort of came off the bat really popular with your mugshot. Did a great job capitalizing off it. Now it's been a number of years, since that famous shot, but you're still doing well on social media, right? And you're still working with big names. Like, how do you stay up to date, current, and remain relevant in this new like social media era?
Like I say, man, I just believe in myself and like believe it or not, like I really don't do too much of reaching out. So like everybody that I work with and that all the way down to Booster, like it was like they reached out to me. And I only thing I said, I'm a stand up guy. I stand on my own. Like I don't have nobody with me if not my girl and my kids. I don't really move in a gang. Like you feel me? I just try to I just try to stay a stand up guy. Like you feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah. So yes, I really don't over the years, like I have reached out to people, but and they respond, and they fucks with me, but like most of the time, like they be doing the reaching out to me, and like everybody that I work with besides Lone that taught me something different. Like even with my music, like from my music to boxing to playing in movie skits, whatever it is, like, and that just showed me over the years you learn, you live and you learn and you grow. And it's like I got every avenue to go on. So it's like just spread your wings, just don't be scared, just go
Yeah,
fearless.
that's
So yeah,
awesome, man.
I be dipping and dabbing, I be here and there, I be everywhere. Like I ain't got no title right here. It's like just have fun, and that's how I'm just as long as I'm out the way, I ain't doing no criminal things or whatever. I'm just
Sure.
happy. I ain't hurting nobody. I'm just, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel that, man. And it's cool how you mentioned some of the people that you collaborated with, because I actually saw some little bit of a group you were in a while back called the Freak Show. With
Yeah,
you, Holy God, Baby Frenchie, Big Gucci Berry, Long Neck. How did that start? And I heard a lot of crazy things. Like I heard you guys were working on a TV show at one point, and just a lot of like shit. So if you could just kind of even describe that group.
yeah, yeah. One time it was the free show. We had all linked up, and how they got started. Who was the guy? Guy named Chuck or whatever, and my guy HolyGxd, and at the time Lone Neck manager Justin. And between Holy God, from day when I met HolyGxd, he been a stand-up guy. He never changed. He never showed me a side that I even like crossing my types. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
he always the guy. Lone at the same way, Gucci Bear the same way, but Justin and the guys behind them is they the same. Like, and from there when I shook their hands, I met them, whatever, and everything that they put they self into, like they just bring me along with them. You feel me? And at the time, I ain't had no manager, so it was like they was low key looking out for me. So it was like whatever came along that way, they threw me in a situation. Like whatever came holy way, they threw me in a situation. And like I said, I thank them guys. And like I say, like it was like a little team thing. We all had the same mind frame, and we all had like our own different gifts, talent type shit that we never knew. Like coming up, we was just thinking this shit was just different. Like we different, but like it's really like it's really like a talent. It's like all them guys got something different and unique about them that people like. You feel me?
yeah,
And it's like crazy because like it's kind of crazy how the world judge people and it be like, damn, y'all judging like God angels for real. These guys is harmless. These guys is not out to hurt you or nothing. These guys really like just, you feel me, like just
yeah,
yeah, like, but they never change, and that's how like yeah, for everything that I ever been through, like major little movements, like yeah, I gotta give it to them. I salute them boys. Like they kept me in the mix. They kept me out the hood because it was plenty of time that I wanted to go back down south, and knowing that I would get too far doing it because everybody knew me, but I wanted to go back home. I just knew home, but them guys, they dragged me out there to LA. They made me come out here and stay. They made me, you feel me? And they always showed me a good time. They never changed.
that's awesome. Yeah, glad that you had that support group. Do you guys think you guys will be doing anything to like get back together? Because I know I haven't really seen a lot from you guys recently. I don't know if it's because of COVID or what. Any plans to get back together with the Freak Show?
Yeah, we've been actually me and HolyGxd, we were just talking. Long Neck, I was just texting Long Neck a couple days ago. Long Neck, it's like everybody got their own little situation dealing with their family right now. I ain't gonna say everybody. I know I had my own little situation with me and one of my baby moms with the legal shit or whatever. And I know Long Neck was pretty much going through the same thing. So You feel me? It was like, I know Gucci Berry, he had went through a little phase at one time last year or whatever. You know, it's like people gotta understand we have our own, like we living too in this world for real. Like it's not no just, you feel me? People got their own life
Yeah.
problems, like, and go through it, and that's like we go through things, like we go through the same thing people go through. It's like it's not all sweet and good over here. Like, so yeah, it'll be perfect timing whenever we come together. It just right then there is gonna go viral. It's gonna build movement, and it's just perfect timing then. But we all understand what we stand at and what we got going on, and it's like we just supporting each other on the outside this social media right now until we can really like make sure the house good,
Yeah.
family good, and then yeah, we'll take back over the world. But yeah,
That's what I like
I
to
ain't
hear.
never start working. He never start working. Like I say, like they got their little thing going on. I done jumped in the music. Like, you feel me? So I got my little fan base and my little music. I'm in the studio. Like, I got other artists like Moot Boy. I done talked to BR's Cash, The Reds, The Shine, Boosie.
That's dope.
Uh yeah, like, so I'm like I said, it's like it's silence, but it's like it's gonna come, and when it comes, it's like, he's back.
Gonna
Like,
be
this is
huge.
not gonna be on no, yeah, it's gonna be a movement. It's definitely gonna, yeah.
That's awesome. And you mentioned Holy God, and if I recall, you actually got into a boxing match with Holy God, right? You got into a little influencer boxing match. And I mean, first thing
Yeah.
I want to ask you, man, because I know it didn't go your favor. Do you feel like because of like I actually do box a little bit, and I do know you need like really fluid head movements. Do you feel like because of your wide neck that sort of makes it a little bit harder for you to box the same way like Holy God, or what happened there?
Nah, now what you trying to say? I lost that fight? You seen that fight?
I thought you did lose that fight. That's what I read online. I haven't seen it. I can't find it anywhere, but I heard you lost.
Nah, no, no, nah, that fight wasn't. See, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, once again, that's my brother. So
Yeah.
we never supposed to even make that happen. We just made that happen for our fans. A guy that I supposed to really fought before him, they called me and said that he messed his rib up his hand or something, and he couldn't take the fight. And I still, at the time, I still needed the bag or whatever. So
Yeah.
Damon Phil was like, you know what, WideNeck, if you can get one of your buddies to fill in, we can still make it happen. So I said, you know what, who y'all want to see? They were like, get HolyGxd. I said, that's nothing. That's my brother. We can make it, you feel me? And it was like, once again, we're going to secure this bag. Hey, bro, look, come to Celebrity Boxing. They already know, like, come on, like, take the match. Let's do it. 3 minutes, 3 rounds. Let's in and out and whatever it is. So it wasn't really like in there to knock your head off. Like my first fight was for real, for real. Me and HolyGxd, it wasn't too intense. It was like we were just putting on a show.
Okay.
And answer your question though, but nah, it wasn't. It just skills different. Like HolyGxd really do that. He really keep ball. He really does
Uh
that.
huh.
There's a lot of folks don't know. He really do that. So I just, like I said, that's my brother. I salute him. I love him to death. Like, day one, we always been locked in. Like, he pulled me in a situation, I pulled him in a situation. So once again, we secured the bag.
Nice, dude. Keep that going, man.
It,
So you've done two fights so far, right? Like televised fights. Will we see you in the boxing ring again soon? Is there any talks of that or anyone reaching out?
yeah, I done had a couple people reached out to me, and it's on my behalf because I ain't really a lot. It take a lot of work. It take a lot of work to be a boxer. Like, it's different from fighting. It's like, and I really like when I first started, cause I was really like that was gonna be probably like one of the probably second, third little nice little deal I would have signed if I wouldn't have kept it going for so many months, a year or whatever. And I was like, really in LA running here, getting bags and no, no. So it was like I did it with the bag. But answer your question, like on some serious shit, yeah. But for how long, I don't know. But like if that bag right, I'm getting in there. I ain't gonna turn down that bag. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Win, lose, or draw. I
Yeah,
beat up. I beat up. So
I
the
think
answer,
so, bro.
I, I can make it happen. If that's what my people want to see me at one more time or a couple more times, I can definitely make that happen. That's no brainer. Like I can get anywhere, anytime.
Awesome. I think so, dude. And you obviously are famous for the neck, and I've read some famous things, some things online about like how you have it, right? Some people think it's a medical condition, you're born with it. I mean, I'm gonna ask like, how exactly did your neck get like wide if you're born with it, or if it's a condition, what's it called?
It's not no condition. What it was, it's just flood. It was flood. I was uh fluid was built up in my mom's somewhere and it couldn't go nowhere. And I guess it just sat around my shoulder area. And I had a chance. I had a chance to have surgery and shit to get it fixed and shit. But as a little boy coming up, like I say, I played football, basketball, baseball, all the way up until I was in like the 10th, 11th grade. And it's just, you feel me? I never been affected by it. It never stopped me from doing nothing. And coming up as a little boy, my granddad was like, nah, like if he don't want to do it, don't do it. Like you feel me? Like he don't see nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong. Like it never stopped me from doing nothing, like from females to whatever. So it was just extra fluid as I grew. And as I got older, that's when you start seeing it a lot. But then I was back then, like I said, I was in sports real heavy, so I was a lot bigger, muscular.
Hmm?
And it wasn't, I don't know, I don't know, but it's definitely not no condition. I was like, you can say I was born with it. You can say I was born like that, but yeah, it wasn't no. Yeah, probably the major birth defect. That's it.
You are a rapper now, right? And the first song that really got you viral was Next Up with your buddy Long Neck. And is that really how you got your start into music, or were you making music before
I
that?
never, I never did nothing that I'm on now. So yeah, that was just something. It was like just to start a little, just to keep the violence going, and it's just a lot of folks low key was like, oh, that's Gucci Man clown,
Yeah.
like da da da. So we in the comments, and it was like, keep going. And then I came out with something like more like on my type of time. And it was like, oh shit, like people like really like fucking with me. And I just pretty much like been on that little road right there, like just trying to get better.
Okay. Sweet. Who are your favorite artists? Like, to listen.
I like all down south artists. I follow Moot Boy real heavy. My favorite artist is Rallo. Rallo is my favorite artist
Sweet.
of all time. But Gucci Man, um, I fuck with Boo. Boosie, that's he probably my second favorites for real, no cap. But yeah, yeah, that's what I definitely ride the Rallo. Rallo, that's who I ever roll with. Like Rallo is my the go-to guy. Even to
Okay.
this day, Rallo, I fuck Rallo heavy.
Nice. And in the social media game, like do you have anyone that you'd really want to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
But in the industry,
Yeah.
like once again, I don't have like everybody that I have reached out that I wanted to collab with. Like I wanted to meet Move Boy, collab with him. reached out to him. He responded, sent this number. I met him in Atlanta. We did what we did. BRS Cash, he came to the city. I pulled up on him, shook his hand, got his number. We did what he did. Boosie, he called me out in a movie play or whatever. Pulled up on him. And Boosie's like my favorite legend. Like as a kid, like really like damn, like I fuck with Boo, and for him like to scream my name and just scream at me and pull me and bring me in, like I salute him. And I always looked up to him and I always respected him. So that was like my major big thing, like so far this since I've been here. And I done met Floyd Mayweather, Cuban Goodwin, Chris Tucker, Ted. Caffeine, Kane. I done met that down in the whole Hollywood. Like it's not nobody that you pretty much named that famous Jake Paul. I stayed with Jake Paul. I stayed with Jake back in 19 at his house. Chad Hopper. Yeah, like I done been down. Yeah. I having it. Yeah.
That's sweet, man. And so you've had a ton of success, throughout your entire career. What are your future career goals now?
My future is right now, like I said, me and my girl, we own this collection agency business. Right now I'm just trying to own a lot of things. Right now I'm just trying to get more Airbnbs, like get my kids finally like really set up where they have their own houses and stuff when they coming out of school, like, and just really like just enjoy. I don't really want too much. You gotta understand, I came from the hood. I came from like where I had it, but I didn't have it. So like I said, I'm thankful. I'm blessed to be in this situation right now. So it's like a little extra one here, but I pretty much see my future like right now, like you feel me, like being tomorrow, and I can say that I got a little shit sat back and shit in order now versus 6 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
So yeah, my future is like down there. I said together. If you want to be realistic, for real, for real.
Congratulations, man. And I appreciate the humbleness that you've been able to hold the years. Some people are crazy and all that. So
now I heard Tucker say one thing is one thing he was talking about when Will Smith slapped the shit out of him at the Oscar.
Yeah.
You know why they ain't fight back or why he ain't hit Will Smith back? Cause his mama told him not to fight in front of white people.
Yeah, his mama raised him better. I saw that.
He said, and yeah, that shit was so funny to me. But I wouldn't show my ass. I can't. I mean, I can be who you want me to be at that moment, but you got to be directly in front of me. You got to physically touch me. You feel me from a can't get on your level. I can't do nothing with you. But in person, yeah, I can be whatever you want me to be, face to face. We can get it. You feel me?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, WideNeck, man, I appreciate you coming on. It's been an absolute blast and pleasure getting to learn more about you. Guys, all of WideNeck's links will be down in the description below, his Instagram, social medias, everything. New business too. Yeah, and music as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have you got any final message, WideNeck, to leave people with?
I mean, just dream big and just reach higher and never give up on yourself. Never give up on life. Fuck what people got to say. You feel me? Leave them behind, and just try to be a better person. And yeah, don't. Yeah, and I apologize for the little ins and out that went through with my phone, but
that's okay, man. We can.
I love y'all folks. And yeah, stay strong, stay dangerous, stay strapped. The world getting crazy.
Yup. All right. Peace
Yes,
out,
sir.
guys.